Hey there, signs of Leo. This is Kim, here to do your reading for you, and this reading is going to be a next 48-hour reading. So, short and sweet maybe, right? That's kind of the plan, but that's not usually how it ends up, especially for my Leos. All right, Leos. Trying to get a message for your greater good from your spirit guides, from your angels. I like to open up to entities or whatever word you want to call it, energy that is for your greater good, that will always move you to paths that you're trying to get on. So clear and concise messages, please, spirit, angels. Whew. Deep breath. In the flow. Are you in flow? This is Kim Cran's archetype deck. I'm going to pull from it first, and then we're going to pull a Celtic cross here. Oh my, Leo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're thirsty. Thirsty, the desert, what's going on? Wanting, you know what this card's coming across today as wanting something? Wanting, oh my goodness. We might be thirsty for some money. Like, it might be the money. It might be the money. I mean, maybe that's what you need at this time. I don't know. Maybe that's just what you want. It's coming in, at least. Let me say that. After a dry spell, it's definitely coming in. And then we have the heart. Okay. Okay. A balance. Watch out for pulls into materialism. Just be really aware that can happen without you even knowing it sometimes. When you're reaching that hand out in search of something, anything, maybe assistance out of the sand, right? Maybe you feel like if somebody would just help pull me up. But maybe you're meant to get out of that sand yourself. Castle here is making me think that there could be a tendency to go towards possessions providing happiness. We all do it, but there could be an off balance to it. So be careful with that. Just be careful with that. Watch what the heart wants and analyze why it wants what it wants. That might be smart. $43. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is the archetype deck, you know. So I have the desert, the castle. In the middle of everything is the heart, the crone, and the queen. Ooh. And gender doesn't matter. I'll just say that so that people know it really doesn't matter in these readings. We just like labels. We've labeled things. But basically, divine feminine energy with the queen here, oh wow, is magical energy. It is the moon energy. It's divine feminine energy. So it's bringing in this red inspiration, this creativity, spiritual love with the lily. The ruby here. So July, the month of July might be significant to you. It may come across as something significant to you. Or something significant will happen in July. Maybe it's a big step out of this desert energy into this castle energy. Because castle energy is kind of like, yeah, you've got it all. I think even the word penthouse is in the description in the guide for this. The crone is well, for one thing, it's holding a pentacle. So there you go. There's another hand. Both the left hand. So spiritual balance. This is the left hand too. Claiming your castle, claiming your seat at the throne because you're the queen. Because you are. Why? Because you're the queen. That's truly, I could repeat that. Why does this have to be this way? Because you said, and because you're the queen. You're the queen energy. You're going to direct where you want this energy from the moon and this cycle. You're going to direct where it goes. And do so probably with some magic, because the crone is magical. The crone has an understanding of the things in life that must come. Has an understanding that there's really no good, there's no bad, there's just these ups and downs, and that every feeling that you feel will pass. That's complete acknowledgement of that with this crone. Everything that's happening, everything is but a part of a change. And I feel like this might have something to do with your pentacles. You could be, okay, whatever it is the queen births to life, let's say, is going to be very, very successful. It has something to do with your, it does have something to do with not only stability and building a really good, firm foundation, but your heart is involved in it too. So where do we feel we're lacking? You're being asked to pull in the magic that you have from the crone, from what feels like lifetimes of experience, and that knowing knowledge, and mix it with the queen, with what you want to create, because it's going to bring in some, like I said, really, really good, interesting energies here. Let's see if you can see those. The desert can be referring to anything where you feel parched, right? Or feel there could be an exhausting feeling with whatever you're dealing with when you get that desert card. Well, you can imagine the desert's it's a harsh environment to survive in. So you may be moving from now. Hey, some of you may be moving to the desert, to those Sedona type areas. That's a neat story. If that's your story, how cool is that? And I'm happy for you. Because you might be moving somewhere where it's a lot hotter. Maybe it might be something like that. It might be just such a literal message to you. Or things might be heating up. I'm relating that red to the inspiration from, like, once the queen got inspired, woo, this desert energy, the whole sky was filled with your inspiration type of deal. Nice. The Uncommon Tarot, Leo. Let's go ahead and pull some messages for you. Uncommon Tarot for our Leos. And we'll clarify it with it's funny, we're using the uncommon to pull the reading, and then we're using the original tarot, the common, to clarify. Four of Swords, a healing a situation and where somebody's coming back to something that, well, when they were there before, it was a big mess. That's what it feels like. Make sure you still reside in your heart, even through obtaining something that feels like a lot of wealth or riches. Make sure you stay in your heart. Make sure you don't get kind of thrown off course of who you are as a Leo. These are also the leaders, the crone of esoteric things, magic. Six of Cups here is your underlying issue. I have heard other tarot readers say that this could be, you know, opportunities, several opportunities. It could be a time to help out another person, maybe somebody in family or that you consider like family. It's giving me a really strong, like, nostalgia vibe, and it's almost giving me like the, you know, memory of a vacation. That's what it's looking like. Like you're going somewhere, it's historical, and you're thinking back on the memories, and it's mainly just good times, but then in between those lights of, or rays of sunshine, there are some dark times. So we can look at that, and we've got an umbrella though to shelter us and somebody else, it looks like. I don't know. This could be about you calling in soulmate type energy. This energy of tying up loose ends. 6 of Wands. Nice. Woohoo. Woohoo, Leo. Woohoo, Leo. Woohoo, Leo. All right. There's something about, okay, so this song that I was listening to, beautiful reading. Oh, beautiful, drop dead gorgeous reading. Was listening to a song before you were reading. It's kind of like that time that I get myself into the right headspace for doing a reading, right? And it was Theory of a Dead Man, Say Nothing. That's what I was listening to, Say Nothing. And it's about somebody that is assuming that you don't care because you said nothing. I don't know what that is about. I feel like it is a specific message because I'm sensing the confusion. With this 7 of Cups, I'm sensing that there was a lot of confusion. And something in the past, because as we were shuffling, I saw the 6 of Swords in the reverse, with the 4 of Swords upright, making me really feel like this has to do with something in the past that we didn't stand up or speak up for, and now it's like looking back, oh, I wish I would have done this or that. I wish, because then the point of the song is like, because then you would have known I cared. Because right now you think I don't because I said nothing. If that applies to you, okay. I don't know. The song doesn't always come out in the readings, but this time it does. And it's coming out because I'm feeling like this 6 of Cups is really going to mend some family issues that need to be mended. I feel like that's why it's being highlighted here. The Knight of Swords is your challenge, which I think also the 7 of Cups is a challenge because it's a challenging card. It's not a card of action, of taking a lot of action, I can tell you that. Honestly, might not even be a card of too much thinking. It may just be a lot of emotional feeling and reflection on your choices. And that might be confusing just in itself because there might be a lot of things to choose from. It can also be this feeling of intoxicated. So that's feeling like the Castle energy because it is a really strong material energy. It's a pull towards the material. And it can have things kind of glossed over, priorities especially. And it can also falsely put material items in the to make me happy pile. And it won't work. Of course, it won't work. Oh, wow. You got the Moon and the Priestess. I was going to clarify the Knight of Swords, though, with this. So, the Moon to clarify the Knight of Swords, but the Priestess, High Priestess is your outcome. Oh, we got the Moon. Sorry, I'm jumping around. But these are both Piscean energies. Really strong intuition, strong emotions. It's also coming across with that message as everything is a cycle. Use this divine feminine energy from the Moon to your advantage. And know that even confusion will dissipate into something different. Even confusion, even all the emotions. So the emotions might be affecting your focus, because something feels very emotional. So the Knight of Swords here, so this change, it's focus change, that's wanting to come in, and that's something, it's just telling you, look, there's something else that you need to really start focusing a little bit more on. We know there's a lot of unknowns here with the moon, but your gifts, your ability, and your inner guidance is going to tell you what to do. You have the Six of Wands as the issue, Leo. See, this is a victory. Look at the reef, like floating, hovering around his head. This guy is, he knows everything's going his way. They look like matchsticks in this tarot, and they're all lit up. The matchsticks are all lit up right now. Everybody can see your shine. Your light is much brighter than just one match. But if you understand the power of one match in a dark room, then you understand your power now when I say you're influencing others with the Six of Wands with your light. So bright. So bright. Six of Wands. A victory, not just for you, for me. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Ace of Swords is the past energy for you. I don't think I have to clarify this, right? I mean, do you all need clarification? Okay, so I feel like maybe you might want clarification for the Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Cups. Okay, clarify Seven of Cups. This reading's going to be long. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Okay. Seeing clearly with the Empress in reverse that there are some things we're focused on that might be a little bit too much in the self area or department, but there may be some issues or some mending that needs to go on, like mother healing. I'm feeling mother healing. Either on your side or in your situation, there's some mother healing. There is some confusion over priorities right now. Understand people do their best at you know, they have what they have to work with. That's why a big perspective picture is usually needed. You have 6-6 here. Crowning, you have the 6 with the Lovers here, crowning your reading. And the Six of Wands is really coming across to me as keep your thoughts positive as you head towards the direction, you know, that you're wanting to go in. Ace of Swords, complete clarity. What is this? What is this? Oh, yeah. Complete clarity. And there it is. So you've dealt with this energy when I was saying, watch out with this castle energy, materialism. It is okay to have a healthy balance, but watch what you are partnered to or what you are connected to or what you feel like your vices are. Clarity on what is maybe stopping you or what has been sabotaging your forward movement. And it's usually fear. I mean, it's usually always can be traced back to something that you feared. Therefore, it kept you away from the right knowledge and information that you needed. So that's the danger with that devil energy, is having an energy lead you that is not you, which is the pure light, will lead you astray because it's not you. It's not wanting to do the best for you. It's wanting to do the best for itself, right? To thrive. So that's a weird message, and that's what I'm getting with that devil. I'm getting different messages here. Two of Swords in the reverse is how you feel. Oh, you're excited to make a decision. You're excited to make a decision. You're excited to, I feel like there is a fixing of this Empress energy, and it all is going to end up being an offer, maybe from you or for somebody else to offer to you. It could be coming across to me as like offer of love, an apology that comes with an extra offer to it. I don't know, victory with what you have to give. And being like, okay, time's up. No more time wasted. I have to go ahead and extend my cup right now. It's about urgent time to make a decision. Something that can't be really postponed off too much more. And so I'm sensing an urgency. I don't always sense that with the Knight of Cups, but I do with the Two of Swords in the reverse also, is that there's movement needed and there's a little bit of urgency behind the movement. Pisces. Pisces. So I feel like a move or a big commitment, or like a move towards a commitment, a celebration of a big milestone met, possibly with this Four of Wands. You'll be dancing, you'll be celebrating. You probably already know what for, since the Six of Wands is right here. What is the Two of Wands in reverse about? What is the Two of Wands in reverse about? Oh, it's all about perspective. Yes, that's what I was saying about the higher perspective. Arguing, fighting, possibly the disagreements, the things that went a little bit different way. I'm feeling like that's not good or bad with whatever is happening. Even though it might appear from one point of view to be sided on a certain way, it's not. It's not. It's a big perspective. Everything, you know, people don't say everything's working out for your highest good if they don't really believe that everything had to be a certain way for you to end at your highest goal, which you will. Always be achieving your highest. So it's all about big picture perspective, I feel like. And the Wheel of Fortune is always turning for you. When it's in the reverse, it's because it's the way you're looking at it. At least in my readings, it is. So, yeah, like I was saying with the Four of Wands, also what's coming across to me is a big achievement. Maybe moving forward towards something about soul mission, soul purpose. That might be also why we're moving forward. Nine of Cups on the bottom. Piscean energy again. Queen of Cups is the hope or fear. I think it's the hope. It might be talking about a home business. It might be talking about just how you receive money for the family and everybody like having what they need. Look, yeah, it might be the challenge. You got a double confirmation of the Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Capricorn from the past, possibly, who might be in a fear category for you. Depends on how scary the person is to you. The Queen of Cups, I mean, the Queen of Coins. Why did I supposed to say Cups? So it might have a little something to do with maintaining your health and taking really good care of yourself too. That's direct proportion to how well your business might start doing. That's nice. That's a nice new message too. I've not gotten that message in a while. I've gotten the message that, you know, to see love around us, and it's direct relationship to how much we love ourselves and show ourselves love. But now it's coming across as like even success will be better. Even business, material success will be better the more you love yourself and show love to yourself and others. And compassion, compassionate action. The Chariot in reverse. Why is that coming out? Some unknowns. Okay, some unknown stops along the way. There'll be, because this is how I was going to lay it, because the High Priestess is here. Interesting that she's kind of next to the Crone, because that's that energy. The Moon and the Chariot. Unexpected stops along the way. Might be talking about just your experiences so far. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. It may have to do with needing to get something cleared up with a license or insurance or a vehicle or something like that. Don't stop moving forward. Coming across to me again with the message of watch what you don't say. Watch what you don't say. Page of Wands, waiting for good news to come in. This good news will come in. It will be regarding your Chariot. I guess you just have to listen to your inner guidance here on how to go forward, because I'm telling you, this is celebration. So whatever this news is about, it's something good coming. I'm not worried about that. Oh my goodness, how far have I... Yeah, don't stop and watch the words that you don't say. Strange message. Watch the words that you don't say. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts for you to close out your reading here, dear Leos. Thanks for joining me. Twitter platform, spiritual involvements or participations. And that might be with this Four of Wands YouTube platform for a spiritual calling. Clear gustance, clear tasting. This is also coming across as being able to clearly taste what's good for you and what's not good for you. Like turning on your smart body. Like that is what energies come in here, is the energy that makes it very evident what's good for you and what's not good for you. That's the increased light here. That's what that is. Increased light. Portal keeper. You have a lot of like spiritual purposes here. So pick which ones are, you know, syncing up with what you need confirmation on. Portal keeper, 3D to 5D ascension fulfillment. See, you might just be here to show your light, shine your light, because like I said, these lights, this light frequency is changing stuff. It's changing everything from the thinking process to what you feel. Feeling what's wrong, what's bad for you. Meditation teacher, teach, heal, and wellness. Teach, heal, and wellness. That's nice. Maybe you have one of those really nice voices that would be perfect for meditation. We need more than just a few meditation people out there. I think it's always nice to have nice voices talking. Paternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance by the father's line. Light worker, awakened, healer, teacher, leader, and truth seeker. I'm going to keep doing it because I feel like there's more messages that need to come out of this deck. Instagram platform, spiritual aspirations and missions. Anything else? Why do I keep feeling like we got to pull from this? What else? Anything else? That might be it. Okay. That's it. And you know what? I've got some affirmation cards too. Let's do cry on affirmation. And Gaia revealed. Oh, you got the abundance of money on. See what I'm telling you? I'm telling you. Abundance of money. I celebrate spending money because it always returns to me in an increased, abundant way. 36, the oneness of Gaia. The field around you and others is so aligned with Gaia that you cooperate and shift accordingly with one another. That's what the ancients knew, and that's why they were one with the planet. Improve my life. The work that I do in my job or my business continually improves everyone's life, including my own. That's what I got for you, Leos. Sending you love and light as always. Bye-bye.